Hey, happy Friday to you. Today is April 26th, and these are the Friday Funnies. Well, let me start off by saying poor Reese Witherspoon. You know, in one drunken outing, she went from being America's sweetheart to one of the Kardashians. Two things about Reese and her husband's DUI story that bothers me. First of all, if you have a lot of money, they have these things now called limos. Limos, yeah, they pick you up, they take you wherever you want to go, and the driver stays sober. The other thing that sounds fishy to me about this is they were driving a Ford Focus. Apparently, they were so toasted when the valet brought the car out, they thought it was their Mercedes and hopped in. And speaking of fishy, we had Chicago fishes in places they don't usually inhabit this week, like basements. As you may know already by watching this week's news, the Chicago area got over 7 inches of rain in one drenching. Now, we took in some water at my house, but fortunately my insurance is a floater policy. So I'm assuming it covers anything that floats. And to me, that means that my styrofoam peanut collection is safe. But nobody is safe from this week's Friday Funnies. If you're like me, you think that going to the barber shop is a ripoff. And I do, because I think the price they charge should be determined by the amount of hair they have to cut. I have a lot less hair than I did when I was 20, but I'm still paying full price. Where's my discount? Well, there's no need for discounts in Brisbane, Australia, because down there they have Barber Babes, the world's first topless barbershop. Jasmine Robinson owns the business and said that a lot of exotic dancers, I didn't know this, a lot of exotic dancers are qualified hairdressers. So why not combine the two talents for these girls? You know, they only wear hot pants and they offer not only haircuts, but, and I quote, head massages, eyebrow waxing, blow dries, and shaves. At this point, let me just say that there are so many possible punchlines to this story, I'm going to let you make up your own. Send me your best ones. Once again, a resident of Florida has qualified for the Friday Funnies. This week, it's Katrina Tisdale, a 47-year-old woman on Social Security. Katrina recently made a purchase that she later regretted. It happens all the time. It's called buyer's remorse. Normally, one would return the item to the store and request that their money be returned. Unfortunately, there was no store Katrina could go to return the $50 worth of cocaine and marijuana she bought. So she did what any rational thinking drug user would do. She called 911. She told the cops that she really couldn't afford the drugs, and she asked them to recover her money from the narcotics salesperson. Katrina is currently in jail on $100 bond. Of course, that'll go down to $50 if they can get her money back. Jenna Krehbiel went to the circus this week in Salina, Kansas. It was a shrine circus, so I imagine the parking lot was filled with little tiny cars and motorized camels. At one point, Jenna needed to use the ladies' room. Well, when she entered the small building, she immediately found herself face to face with a 250-pound tiger, just like in The Hangover. She quickly apologized to the tiger, kicked in a roll of toilet paper, and ran out the door. Apparently what happened was a tiger at the circus got loose, a security guard found him, and locked him in the ladies' washroom. At least he locked the one door. Jenna walked in the other door, the one he didn't lock. The best news is that Mike Tyson came by later in the day and picked up his tiger. Hey, that's all I have for you this week, my friends. If you got a laugh out of this week's Friday Funnies, please pass them along so that everybody can have a good time. And I'll see you back here next week.